Welcome to my kitchen.
Welcome to Mom's Kitchen. I was born and raised in the South, in the city, and now I live in the Midwest on a farm, and I love it. Other things I love are Jesus, my family, and everything food. I'm so glad you decided to join me today. I'm so excited to be back in Mom's Kitchen.
I'm so excited to have you back in Little Rock.
Oh, I'm so excited too, Mom. Mwah, I love you. It's so fun to be here. I got here late last night and Mom had balloons on the mailbox. You always have balloons on the mailbox whenever I see those. It's like the yellow ribbon around the old oak tree. I don't know.
Welcoming balloons.
Okay, Mom, today what are we going to cook?
We're going to make Mary's sugar cookies, and I have no idea who Mary is. I've had this recipe for as long as I can remember, and I don't remember where I got it, who gave it to me, and so, but I still call it Mary's sugar cookies.
I love it. That's awesome. Yeah, you've made these as long as I can remember.
Yes.
For every occasion.
Yes. The original recipe said to roll them out and you can put cookie cutters on them and make shapes, but I don't do that anymore. I just mix it up and take a little, put it on the cookie sheet and stick it in the oven and have cookies. And
I remember growing up, you would, for Valentine's Day, you'd make heart shapes with pink icing, and for all the occasions, you'd make them. And Big Brother Sheldon, they're his favorite thing ever.
Yes. Yes,
So.
I always make them for his birthday.
Mom and I had such a fun time this morning. I waked and she was reading her Bible, and so I came over and we had a little time together, and oh my goodness, it was so good. I tease a lot of times and say, is someone taking notes? But I actually asked her for a piece of paper this morning because there was some good, powerful truths there. So I'm full up.
Marci's a good cheerleader.
Oh, thanks, Mom. Hey, always. I love cheering you on. You've always cheered me on too.
Well,
Just saying.
easy peasy.
Okay, Mom, today, what are we going to need for these sugar cookies?
We'll need flour, eggs, butter, powdered sugar, baking soda, cream of tartar, vanilla extract, and almond extract.
What's the first thing we're going to do, Mom?
First thing we do is I have this big glass, I guess Pyrex bowl, and I take 2 sticks of butter, real butter, and I will actually put them in the microwave for 1 minute.
Okay.
And they will melt enough to mix in with all of the other ingredients.
I love these cute little butters, Mom. They're little tiny. Isn't that adorable? I love that.
Well, they're half sticks, and I didn't actually mean to get half sticks, but when I opened the box of butter, this is the way they came out.
It was a fun surprise.
Yes.
I like it.
This is what we'll use, and you know, 4 half sticks equal 2 sticks.
There you go, math.
And so,
if we must. Math if we
we're
must.
going to put this in the microwave.
Okay.
Okay, we've got our butter melted, and next we'll put in our other wet ingredients, which is vanilla.
Yay, vanilla.
And we'll just put, oh, wait a minute.
Brand new vanilla.
Brand new vanilla. All right, what fun here. Actually, this vanilla says almond on it. We will do about a teaspoon of almond flavoring. And
there you
then always buy real vanilla.
Ooh.
Don't buy imitation vanilla.
Those are some wise words.
Another teaspoon of vanilla or so.
It's wisdom.
Or so. And now
Smells so good, Mama.
we will have. Let me get a spoon. Now we use an egg and a half.
Wait.
The recipe calls for an egg. So I
Okay.
put an egg, but I decided one time to try to put just an egg yolk to add to it for just a little bit of body. And so
Yes.
now I put, and make sure your butter is not too hot. You don't want to cook you don't want scrambled eggs in it. So
Scrambled egg cookies. I mean, I might try it.
I'm going to put an egg.
Okay, and you put an egg and an egg yolk.
Yes.
I love
And
that.
so here, I've got another little sink here, and we'll,
An extra sink. That's a great idea.
yes, we got an egg yolk,
Okay. Ooh,
and we will just mix that up.
I love it.
Now we have a cup and a half of powdered sugar.
Powdered sugar. So you don't use granulated sugar on this?
No granulated sugar.
Okay.
This is a powdered sugar recipe. And I usually, I don't use a whole cup.
I just got to hug you for a second,
because,
looking at you in there. And
it turns out, if I use a whole cup, I will spread powdered sugar everywhere. So I use half cup.
Okay, that's a really good idea. I could learn from this.
So here's about a half a cup.
Okay.
And here's another half cup.
Okay, you want me to hold your spoon?
Sure, you
Okay.
can be stirring it if you want to.
Oh, okay.
Okay, and then 3 half cups, of course, equal a cup and a half.
Math again. If I'm going to have to do math, I like doing it with you, Mom.
Oh, me too, Mars. And now we will add a half a teaspoon of baking soda, which this is an interesting little baking soda.
That is very unique.
Red mill. And
It's kind of snobby baking soda.
Yes. And a teaspoon of cream of tartar. The original recipe calls, I think, for a teaspoon or half teaspoon of salt, but since I, at my age and stage of life, I don't eat salt. I can help it, so I don't put salt in it, but you can put salt in it.
And they taste great without salt.
So
yeah, they're great. Now, Mom, tell me about this.
I'm also using gluten-free flour today. You can use any all-purpose flour, but I really enjoyed this King Arthur's gluten-free flour, and so
Love that, Mom.
but because this requires 2.5 cups, I'm going to use this little 2-cup measuring plastic.
Nice.
And see if I can get 2 cups in here without spilling it all over the.
But if we
Yeah,
spill, you know, it's a party, so it's okay.
Clean it up.
I have a lot of my friends who do gluten-free, so this is fun to know this. And some of y'all probably too. So
we got 2 cups of gluten-free flour.
Okay.
And at this point, we've got, since it's 2.5 cups, I'm going to go ahead and fill up my little half-cup thing here.
Okay.
And put it in here.
I like it.
I'll give you a little hint.
Ooh.
When you're mixing powdered sugar or flour in a recipe and you don't want it to spray all over everything, I put it in my sink.
We have moved to the sink.
And just drop
Party! Woo!
hope that I'll put the bowl down in the sink.
Okay, in the sink. This is wonderful.
This is supposed to have a low
Okay.
setting, but it doesn't go low, so.
Me neither.
Marci doesn't have a low setting either. I used to just mix up this much.
Okay.
And then stir the rest in with my spoon.
Okay.
But your daughter Savannah said, well, Nana, she was making them with me one time, and said, well, Nana, why don't you just mix it all up with the mixer? And I said, well, it might break the mixer. And she said, well, let's try it. And sure enough.
That's my girl.
Our cookie dough.
It smells so good, Mom. We better have a taste of that. Oh. Mmm.
Now we'll put it on the cookie sheet. Okay, I've got me a little spray here with the flour and all in it, and we're going to slightly spray the pan, cookie sheet. I'm just taking a regular teaspoon. You can make these as big as you want, but I usually make them pretty small. And I take about a teaspoon and I just roll it. My hands are clean, but even if they weren't clean, it's going to cook out, but they're clean. And I put it on the cookie sheet. And just press it down just a tiny bit in the middle.
Mom, I'm going to turn this around so we can see the pressed down cookie. Do y'all see that? Isn't that cute? Just press it down a little bit. So much fun. Like you said, you can roll them out, but this is so easy.
And it makes a lot of cookies, and lots of times I'll just make one cookie sheet at a time and put the rest in the refrigerator. You can take it out, and just let them kind of get to room temperature and start all over again the next day or whenever you want to make them next.
So, Mom, you don't freeze your cookie dough. You just put it in the fridge.
Oh, yeah, it doesn't last long enough to put in the freezer.
What am I thinking?
Yeah, it's cookie dough.
Right.
It's cookie.
And eating it by itself is good, too. Somehow, since these are gluten-free, I feel like it's super healthy.
I didn't teach her to do that. She does that herself.
I do. I always have. I've never gotten sick from cookie dough.
Maybe I did teach you just by watching me taste it.
Kids catch more than you think.
Absolutely.
I caught that.
Oh, here we go.
Oh wow, we were really fast, Mom.
Okay.
Okay. Woo!
Time to put them in the oven. 350 degrees for 9 minutes.
9 minutes and then we gotta dance.
Okay.
Okay.
I put the leftover dough in a little plastic container, which I'll put in the refrigerator, and we'll probably cook it later or tomorrow.
All the options.
Right. Hey, the cookies are done, and so we're going to put them right here on the stove to let them cool. It looks like 2 of them or 3 of them got together there in the oven.
They missed each other.
After I take these out of the oven, I get a piece of newspaper and lay it down.
Mom is great with
Grammar
grammar.
correction. Get paper towels and put on top of the newsprint. Just put the cookies out on the, and you'll notice the cookies are not brown.
They're
They're
not.
cooked, but they're all the way cooked. And so we're putting them out now to cool. Now while our cookies are cooling, we're going to make the icing. And we start out with about just a little chunk of butter. And I'm going to put this in the microwave.
A little chunk. Okay, there you go.
I've got the butter almost melted enough. Now we put a little vanilla in.
Hannah! Hi! Sister Hannah! Hey, come here! Come in and say hi, Hannah!
I walked in again on this great moment. I love walking in on these moments.
I love it too!
They're not planned, but hey.
All the people.
What's planned?
I love
was
it!
the beach.
That was!
Yeah.
Oh, I love you, sweet sister.
I'm gonna get some coffee.
Love you too, sweet girl. Get some coffee.
Now we'll add a little bit of vanilla, about a teaspoon.
Ooh, I like that teaspoon, Mom.
We'll add some half and half, and you can just add milk, any kind of milk that you want to, but half and half makes it taste a little bit better. And you just put about a 1/4 cup in, and then just pour in some. I don't ever measure this, and I actually start up with a knife.
Oh, you don't mix it up with a mixer, Mom?
Nope.
Okay.
Just stir it up with a knife, and the knife gets us off the sides.
Oh, yeah. Good point.
You want it not too thick because it's going to harden as it sits out on the cookies.
Okay, and I like this powdered sugar that jumps out. Party.
And you know you can always put cocoa in it and make chocolate icing too.
Yes.
It's a little bit runnier than I want.
Okay.
So I'm going to add a little more powdered
Okay, add a
sugar.
little more.
Whoop, that's a lot more. I may have to add some more.
More
half
is
and
more. I love that you do half and half, Mom.
Well, I don't always have half and half. I had some today, so we'll use that.
Your mama.
You can also use heavy cream.
Heavy cream, yes. Your mama, my sweet granny, when I would spend the night at her house when I was young, she would put half and half in the wheat checks that we ate in the morning. It was so good. Yes.
I didn't know that.
But sugar and half, and I'm telling you, it was wonderful.
You need a little bit of elbow grease on this.
Okay, you got a lot of elbow grease
Yeah.
there. Oh, that is perfect, Mom. I like it so much.
Take the cookie. And,
Oh, this is great.
And you'll also have leftover icing to put it in the refrigerator for your leftover cookie dough.
Yum.
If you're going to make icing, make a lot. And they don't have to be perfect.
I love how you always
All
say
a bit
that.
different.
Yeah, all a little bit different and unique, and that difference is really pretty, artsy and
Difference
stuff.
is good. Yeah.
Yes, it is. And you're an artist. You've been an artist your whole life, Mom.
Oh, we're all artists, Marci.
Get it,
We're
Mom.
created in the image of God, who is the great artist, the greatest artist of all.
That's so true.
We'll ice these together. Everybody in the family likes icing.
They love them. Mom, I've loved being in your kitchen cooking sugar cookies with you.
Love you so much, and love being cooking with you too.
I love you too, Mom. I'm thankful for you.
Well, don't forget to thank Jesus.
Yes, and enjoy!